So things I was focusing on lately is card kits. And last week we talked about Paper Pumpkin, and Paper Pumpkin is a great kit to get because it comes to your house every single month. And it's always a creating surprise, but lots of great things. But today I want to talk to you about a kit that totally caught my eye when it first came out. I ordered it and I absolutely love it. So this is the Gorgeous Posies card kit. And this is on page 8 of your catalog. And I don't know what it was. Well, it's gorgeous. I think that's what it was when I first saw it, that I just really wanted to get this. So if you haven't checked this out yet, because when you get a new catalog, there's so much you miss. Check it out. And the beautiful thing about my catalog is if it's highlighted in yellow, by golly, that means I have it, which I love. I just ordered the Boho Indigo Suite, so we will be talking about that in the future. But today I just want to focus on this Gorgeous Posies. And I'm also going to offer this as a class, which I'll tell you about in a little bit. So the Gorgeous Posies card kit, it's not an all-inclusive. So basically, and I'll show you what's in the box. Basically, you buy the cards. It's enough to make 16 cards with all the envelopes. And then you purchase the stamp set. So you can use a different stamp set, but to me, I also love the set, so it was just a win-win. So this is a Gorgeous Posies stamp set. It has some great sentiments in there. The celebrating your day, get well soon, for a very kind and thoughtful friend, wishing you comfort and peace at this time, plus your flowers. So I just think it just covers so many different occasions. It could be birthday or anything. Now here's where my excitement came in. It makes a great gift. So when it first came, I have a box like this. And I'm like, oh, okay, good, my little card kit's here. When I opened this box, I wanted you to check it out too. It was awesome because look at this box that is in here. Let me get it out. It comes in this gorgeous, very sturdy card box. So I'm already thinking, okay, this, my aunt loves when I send her cards. She always sends them out. She doesn't stamp, but that's okay. She loves my cards, so she gets them anyways. But she has a birthday coming up, Christmas. These are going to be some of my gifts because I can put cards together quick and easy. Plus, I'm going to show you how to make a card just using the set. But it has a little gold tab here with the elastic on the edge. And then when I pull it off, then everything is in your card kit. So for starters, you get your directions, great directions, very simple. Simple is great, especially these days. And so when you open it up, many languages, if y'all are bilingual, you are in such good shape. Like, yeah, I'm not. So I just look at the English words, and if I figure that out, I've done great. So it tells you what your kit includes. It's 16 printed card bases, 16 card fronts, 16 envelopes, white die cut labels. Well, let me show you all that. Why am I telling you all that? And then it goes with the colors of Blackberry Bliss, Blushing Bride, Gorgeous Grape, and Highland Heather. And then when you do here, like they have the little numbers, so you would just reference back to your directions. Cut the ribbon and adhere with Stampin' Seal. Adhere Stampin' Dimensionals. It's very simple to follow. And it has great visuals of the cards you would make. So you're going to make 4 of each of these cards right there. But you know how that goes. Make 4 of them just like they say the first time, which I'll show you, and then start mixing it up and really get creative. So in your box, you get, they tell you how many yards. Let me see. You get 3 yards of this beautiful satin ribbon with the gold trim. It's absolutely gorgeous. You get 4 yards of the linen thread, and that is in the color Highland Heather, and this color is beautiful. Then you have all of these card bases, so everything is cut and just ready for you to create. So let me put this gorgeous box aside. I love it. So you have the card fronts that are going to go on your cards. So basically, You have these, you'll have 4 of these, 4 of these. Trying to hold them up a little higher so you can see them. 4 of these card fronts. And 4 of these card fronts. And I know a catalog and a computer never do them justice, but they really are gorgeous. They have gold foil in them. And then you have card bases. So you get 4 of the card bases. You actually get 8 of this color because 2 of the cards are backed on this. And then, of course, that wonderful Highland Heather. In addition to that, you have your envelopes. So they come with nice sturdy envelopes to match. And then you have all your labels. So everything is pre-cut and ready to roll. So, in fact, they're so pre-cut, they kind of fall out, and I love that because then you don't have those little notches on them. So these are to put some of your words on. You have these beautiful bars with these cutouts like a little sunflower on the side. You have a smaller version. Let me see here. And then even more labels. So all of your sentiments are going to be stamped on these labels. And then, of course, you have these great little pop-outs. These other flowers that you will put on your cards with dimensionals that just add to all the flowers that are already on there. So let me show you the cards because I did do them just like they said. So here's the first one. It says get well. And again, when they give you the ribbon and the twine, you have so much of it. It's awesome. So here I just looped the ribbon and they tell you how to do all this. Trust me, it was nothing on my part. I just popped the base up with dimensionals, put a little flowers, stamped my get well, and tied a little ribbon with the twine. And let me tell you, they tell you to take a 10-inch piece to tie this bow. Please don't waste all that. Again, Stampin' Up! Is very generous in the supplies they give you in their kits. Just tie it on the twine and it could be a much smaller piece so you can have bows galore. So there's your get well soon. This one here, this is celebrating your day. They're just, like I said, they're beautiful. This one here, wishing you comfort and peace at this time. And incidentally, if you know me, I threw these together this morning. So, again, wonderful way to create some gorgeous cards without a whole lot of time. And then we have this one here. So these flowers are popped up. And again, only one of these cards had bows, but since I had so much twine, I put a bow on each one because I could. So those are the cards in the kit. So the gorgeous Posies card kit sells for $32 and the gorgeous Posies stamp set sells for $51. I'm sorry, $19. See, now this will sound even better. So your total for the set, the 16 cards in this awesome box, is only $51. But what's exciting is, I cannot believe today's July 1st, but today is July 1st. And Stampin' Up! Just did a special today called Bonus Days. Some of you may remember that from last year. So with Bonus Days, for every $50 that you spend in July, you get a $5 bonus coupon code to use in August. So now this just dropped $5 because you're going to get $5 back that you can spend in August. So you definitely, by getting the card kit and the stamp set for $51, that automatically qualifies you for the bonus days. So I am actually offering a class, and I'm getting ready to show you one of the cards. What you would do is using the July hostess code right here, NTQ, they're always the funkiest things, NTQ2J93H. Use this host code to order your card kit and your Posies stamp set. And then on Tuesday, July 28th, I am going to do a Zoom class at 6:30 at night. So if you want to do the Zoom class, you're going to make an additional 3 cards for only $15. And if I need to mail them to you, that includes your shipping too. So you can pick them up or I'll mail them to you. But we're going to do 3 more cards separate from the 16 cards in here. And if you still want to take advantage of that, but you can't make the Zoom class, then I will send you a PDF and show you how to put your cards together. But we would create them all in Zoom. We'll have a nice small group, and we could do some stamping. And I will put that out in the form of a newsletter today too. So if you don't already get my newsletter, please go to creatingwithcolleen.typepad.com and request that. So this is one of the cards. Cool little trick here. This is one of the cards that we will be creating. And basically, again, I'm using a stamp set because I want to show you the versatility of this set because it's really fun. So what I'll do is I have a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet of cardstock. And this is, oh my goodness, it's skipping my mind. It's one of the ink colors that carried over. Y'all should tell me that. Let me see. It is, gosh, I can't remember, Purple Posy. So really, Purple Posy, Highland Heather, and Gorgeous Grape all go together. They're wonderful. So the folder that I'm using, I've already embossed it. This is called Dainty Diamonds. Let me take it out of here just in case there's a glare. So this is called Dainty Diamonds, and it really is just that. It's real dainty, but it gives a nice texture to your cardstock. So I have already embossed the 4 by 5.25 sheet of Gorgeous Grape with that, and I'm going to put it on here, but I want to put it on with the new adhesive. As y'all know, we did away with the snail, Stampin' Snail. Well, now we have what's called Stampin' Seal. And just like any time a new adhesive comes on the market, there's a little bit of a learning curve. But, so I was afraid to try it, you know, Courageous Colleen here, not my middle name for sure. So I was afraid to try it, but I've tried it, very small learning curve, and I love it. It's a lot stronger than this snail that we had, and you actually get 3 foot more adhesive on here. So comes in this bag like this. It's a resealable bag. I don't know why you would reseal it, but if you like keeping things in little bags, you could do that. And then I like the way it fits your hand. See, look, it's got a little place for your fingers here. I mean, this is like, it's like a little sports car. I love it. So there is a tip that you just pull that off. And the trick is you really need to use a light hand. And that is hard for some stampers, I get that. But with the old adhesive we had that was kind of like this, you had to check it. You do not have to check this. It's very strong. And again, just put it on here. You're going to pull and just pull up like that. Oh, and then I did it wrong. Okay, remember Creating with Colleen, where I will teach you what to do, or I may teach you what not to do. Okay. Don't pull it up because it is a little gluey. But again, I'm tacky there. If for some reason you can feed it through, but you're just going to pull it and pull back a little bit. Kind of like your wrist goes like this. I kind of told somebody it's like when you have a motorcycle. You know how you go? Like, changing gears? Lightly. These are not gears. So you're just, when I put it down, if you don't feel it, give a little twist here till you feel the gooey. Then you are going to do this. And just like that. This, good Lord, y'all are watching. So it's not going to work. And then up. Now I'm going to have to learn how to get rid of the inside of a video. No. Pull it and then push. I'm not, you know what it is? I'm not used to sitting. All right, I'm standing up. You're going to pull it and then up. Pull it. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you're all my friends because I'm not doing it right. That's what, all right, we're going to put a lot on here. Pull it back. Pull it back. Now I've got it. Pull it back. So see how I'm just putting my hand like that? Pull it and like that. Ever so lightly. And I've never put so much adhesive on a card before. My stamp clubs could tell you that. But really, pull it, and that's just it. Just that little bit like that. Obviously, I'm just not used to doing it sitting down. So I'll put this on the top here. So that's my base. Now I wanted to show you something that I did. I was real pleased with it. On the card, See how this has a lacy look? We have these square lace doilies. This is new in the catalog, and they're great to use. You get 24 of them for $5, but I wanted to use it as a template. So when I put, this is just a square scallop I cut out with our dies. I am going to put this on here like that. I put just a little adhesive to hold it in the middle. And then I'm going to take the Stampin Brayer that we have, and I'll show this to you in the catalog where it's at, because a lot of these products are hidden away. And so I'm just going to take my little brayer and put it on here with my craft white ink, and I'm just going to go this way a little bit, and then I'll turn it and just go this way. And you pull it up to see if it's dark enough. I like it. I tried doing it with a darker purple and it was too loud. So that's why I like using the Whisper White. And then when I pull my template off, I have this gorgeous kind of a lace scallop square now. So there I have that, because when I made the card, I wanted something. I just didn't want like a piece. I don't do well with just solid colors. I need a texture. I don't care if the texture is a physical texture from a folder or something like this. And that was the softest way that I knew to do this. So now that I have this, I'm just going to pull. Look at that. Pull. See, I got it. I just had to. Okay. And again, it's very, very strong. So I'm going to put this onto my card here, and just be careful, because since it is a craft white, it may take just a minute to dry. So when I have that, I always like to turn it over and rub the back. That also helps you if you have ink on your fingers. How terrible is that? So I have this here. Now I did already stamp the flower because it doesn't have a die. I know we're so spoiled with that, but if you know Stampin' Up, we have the best paper scissors, paper snips that we would use. So I've already stamped this, and I actually stamped this in the Gorgeous Grape, so it's variegated in the flower. That's how it stamps, and it's gorgeous. I took a piece of Daffodil Delight, and I took this little stamp here with the circles, and I just stamped it on Daffodil Delight with Daffodil Delight. Cut it out with a 1/2-inch circle. And I already have dimensionals on here. So I am going to put my flower here. Did the exact same thing for the leaves, only this is Granny Apple Green. And whenever I do trim, I just leave a little bit of a white on the edge. And the other thing I did, anybody who knows me knows I love the Champagne Mist Shimmer Paint. So with the Champagne Mist Shimmer Paint, I'll tell you in a minute when I show you the catalog how I mix that. You could paint with it with a brush, but I just like to spritz everything because I like to get that shimmer. And that's what I have done to the leaves and also to the flower. So I'm just going to take my leaves, put them on here. I want my flower to pop up. And then you all know I am a huge fan of the Lovely Label Pick-a-Punch. You're going to get sick of seeing this, but you'll never get sick of using it. Because again, it's a 1/2-inch, 3/4, or 1 inch wide, and you can pick from those two ends. So for the back piece, this is Granny Apple Green. I did it with 1-inch punch. And then this is 3/4 inch for the white. And again, it's nice because it slides right in. That's where it fits. But I do always like to see it on the back. Very easy to punch out. Slide right in. Punch it on the back. And then that's going to be my piece on the front. So I will take the Gorgeous Grape ink, stamp, not right over it, so hopefully close enough counts. Oh yeah. I'm going to stamp on that. I will use my tape. See how well that works? you know, I do love it. Put this on here. Then I'm going to take my dimensionals. And put this in the center. So we're going to celebrate your day, and that's nice. It could be a birthday, it could be a retirement, it could be anything. It could be getting together for the first time after all this crazy mess. And then I love using the pick a tool because I like this sharp edge to get the glue underneath my rhinestones. So I'll just pick that up. I want to stick my fingers more than that. Look, I have a new diamond. I might leave it there, it's pretty. Okay. And that is your card. So very simple card. And this will be one of the three. So if you, again, let me recap that. Actually, let me back up. I promised you I would show you where those things were in the catalog, in case you were looking. Okay. So how hard would it be to see the shimmer paint? It's like, even I had to look for it. I almost panicked and thought they did away with it, but they can't, because the shimmer paint is awesome. So it comes in white and it comes in champagne. And typically I use the champagne for everything because it has a little bit of a goldy tint to it. And it just adds, I don't know that you can see that, but it just adds that little bit of bling to your card to make those flowers pop. So I just get a standard bottle. You can use the spritzers that Stampin' Up sells, but they're thin, and I could really mix this by the gallon as much as I use it. But I just get one of these out of the travel section of the store, and you want to use 70% alcohol. Get the low rubbing alcohol, 70%, and I just fill the bottle up most of the way, and then I just put probably 5 drops in there, 4 or 5 drops, and shake it up. There's no real rhyme or reason on how much to use. Just shake it, spray something. If it has the amount of shimmer you want, you're good. But just remember, you can add to this, you can't take it out. So don't go too crazy because you want it to be subtle. Just shake it, spray a piece of colored cardstock, and that's what you want. But again, it's 70% rubbing alcohol with the shimmer paint, which is sold on page 146 of the catalog. Now the Stampin' Brayers that I showed you, those are great. So these are the brayers here, this little piece right here. And again, I wanted to show you these things because I think it could be hard to actually see them. So with the sponges, you get 2 handles and 4 sponges. If you want to color, wash your sponges in between, you probably could, just let them dry good. But I just kind of put them in there and use like a pink for the pinks, a blue for the blues. Now this was a craft white, so I would keep that separate and probably just put it in a lunch baggie so it doesn't get all over the place. But anyways, so they are only, $8. 2 handles, 4 sponges, and they are great to use with those doilies, which, speaking of, they are on page 153. So with the Vellum Doilies, they are right here. You get 24, okay, it's a 3-inch doily for only $5. So that's going to be a beautiful accent to your cards. And the second card of the 3 that you would make in the class actually uses a doily. So it gives you a chance to use it with that. So again, if you're interested, just purchase using this host code the Gorgeous Posies card kit, the Gorgeous Posies stamp set. That is going to be $51. It's going to qualify you for that bonus day, so you get a $5 coupon to use next month. And then when I send out my email, my newsletter to you guys, email me back if you want to do the additional class. So it's 3 cards for $15. We will do it via Zoom all together on July 28th at 6:30. If you can't attend, I'll still mail you the cards in a PDF, and we will create 3 cards that are separate from the kit to really give you some great ideas on how to create with your set and with your kit. So I hope you will join me for that. Again, trying to get creative during this crazy year, but it's been good. God's been good. So anyways, the other thing I would, most of you know, my grandbaby was born. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, but I think I'm going to turn you around because then I can see some comments. So hold on. You know, it wouldn't be Stampin' with Colleen if I didn't turn you around at least once and get you all dizzy. So let me put you down, put you up. Besides, I want to see you all. Okay. So let me put you this way. Here we go. All right. Hello. All righty. Yes, congrats on the baby. We have another baby girl, and she is adorable. Her name is Mary Jane Ray. Apparently, they're big movie watchers, and now I have to go back and watch, I think, the original Spider-Man, because that's where they got her name. And they'll probably call her MJ. But she's adorable. She is adorable. She was born healthy and beautiful on the 28th. She just missed my 39th wedding anniversary on the 27th, but that's okay. We have so many things to celebrate this month, and she will definitely be one of them. So just wanted to let you know about that. She was good. She waited till after bingo. So she's already on Oma's good side. But I want to thank you all for joining me today. Again, let me know if you have questions about the class or about the kit. But I think the Stampin' Up! Kits are amazing. So again, this is the one that I'm featuring as a class for the Gorgeous Posies for July. And then we are going to do the boho one next month in August. And it makes creative fun and easy. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your sport and your support. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And may God bless you all. Happy stamping, and I will see you here next Wednesday at noon for lunch. Take care. Bye-bye.